welcome everybody to the baddest show on the planet. And you already know what that show is. It's down there in the corner. You can barely see it, but it's there.
Ain't it? Right
It's the
there.
Bad Boy Sports Podcast with your man Fonz.
And Quan, what's up, people?
Hey man, how's it going, bro?
Hey, man, and it's like it says, the most wonderful time of the year.
That what they told me. That's what they told me. Long time ago. Long time ago. So we are here with our annual Turkey Boid Day special.
Just
The rest of y'all call it Thanksgiving, but we here on the back porch call it Turkey Boid Day.
boy, boy.
A lot of boids. You got
Yeah,
some chicken boyd,
yes,
turkey boyd. You know, so you might have turducken boyd. However you want to do it, that's on you. But welcome back to the show, guys. If they already know what it is, we're gonna get the preliminaries out the way. If you are in the neighborhood, please join the Bat Boy Sports Podcast War Room. Like I always say, as always, we are always there. We are up in there. And also, if you like our content, we see y'all watching. Please don't get us wrong. We thank y'all. We really do appreciate y'all for watching the show. We tip our cat to you guys, but subscribe, hit that button. Push the button.
Push the button.
You know what I'm saying? Help us out. Help us get out there, especially if our content is pretty good. We ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? We ain't the experts out there, but we try to do this content pretty decent. Like, so if you like it, hit that button. Hit the like button, subscribe button, and get in the comments. Let us know what y'all think about it. All the buttons. There's 3 of them to choose from.
Button, like button, subscribe button, notification button. Hit all the buttons.
You know what I'm saying? Look out for this Turkey Boy Day. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it up there. Let's get the magic number 150.
Right. Come on now.
Magic number's 150. Let's get to 150.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah, I'm saying, we know, because we do it for y'all. We ain't gonna be begging y'all. You know what I'm saying? But the magic number 150. Let's get to 150.
You die. You don't leave me, girl.
Yeah, boy. I had to catch myself. I had to catch myself right there. Because we try to get sponsors and stuff. I don't want to ruin the opportunity,
I got to, man. K-Dot says sometimes you got to pop out and show me. That's what he said.
That's the right Reverend K-Dot, boy. he definitely said they not like us.
They not like us. Oh, no.
Oh, man. Shout out to Drake with his snitching stuff. But anyway, we're going to go ahead. Snitch. That ain't the old snitch. Get paid for the street. That's that ain't hip hop, man. Going okay, that's a whole other show.
That's a whole other show, man. We went. Hey,
whole other show.
Matter of fact, hey, listen, we about to let the damn. Excuse my language. Hey, man, we just gonna have to, cut loose, man. And drop in the comments, if you would like for us, to discuss about this industry beef that's going on. I would love to discuss it actually, but yeah, come on, we getting on a lot of hand.
I'm just saying, it didn't happen in my day. But anyway, we ain't gonna go there. I mean, the song. If y'all want us to talk about this and kind of break this beef down. Matter of fact, we gonna do it, but it ain't gonna be here. We'll talk about that in a couple
we ain't gonna be here. Yep,
we ain't gonna be in here. So let's go ahead and try to dissect some of these Turkey Boid Day games. Now, please be advised, some of these games are, in my opinion, whack.
Oh, for real though.
It's gonna well we'll do the best we can. We're gonna do the best we can, the best we know how here on the back porch. So let's talk about the first game. And that is the Chicago Bears at the Detroit Lions. The kickoff's at 12:30 on CBS.
Mm.
Um right now the Lions are favored by 10.5 points. That was earlier today. Um I don't It's Turkey Boid Day in the city of Detroit. That hey. Right now the Bears sitting at 4-7. Uh I don't know about this one, bro. It got lions written all over it. What do
I
you
mean,
think?
for real though. I think it could potentially be a blowout game. I mean, I can see the Lions probably putting up a 50 ball
Yeah.
or 40 ball on the Bears.
Hmm.
That's just because, man, the Lions has been good. I feel like, they, top of the NFC team to definitely look out for in the playoffs when it gets here. Jared Goff has had a MVP caliber season. I know he's definitely in the MVP talks. They just very talented team, offense and on defense. They can have their way. They not one dimensional. I mean, just can score on offense in many different ways.
Hmm.
Um, they dangerous. They scary. And the Bears, I don't think they up for the challenge. I know that they have won this series. I think they got like a 2-game series. I think it's like 8-10 or something like that. 10-8.
That's because Detroit has been down for years, you know.
But I think that changes um this coming up Thursday. I think the Lions win it by a long shot. I mean, I don't think it's any surprise that they are 11-point favorite, 10-point favorites, however. I feel
Mhm.
like they probably should be able to cover that spread and probably more. I just think it's
Yeah.
gonna be a good day. I mean, it's Thanksgiving, it's Thanksgiving game, and know a lot of people watching. I think they just gonna show up. I mean, and also it's a divisional game as well,
That
so
part.
that's very much of a more reason why they could win this game easily, in my opinion.
Yeah, so just I got to push back on one thing you said. Like the Lions put a 50 burger on it. That part, I'm a little iffy on it because, like you said, that's a divisional game. That they know each other. They play each other twice a year. I ain't gonna say sometimes three because let's just face it, the Lions within the past few years have become they started roaring again.
Right.
So just a couple of things. Keys to win. So I kind of came up with some keys for both teams. So if the Bears gonna win this game, first and foremost, they got to pressure Jared Goff.
Mhm,
Um, we this is a guy we seen throw 5 interceptions in a game and still win said game.
mhm.
You got to get relentless pressure on him. You got to improve your third down effectiveness and contain the Lions' run game. And also, you're gonna have to contain Amon Ra St. Brown. Tall order.
Tall.
But the Bears, I mean, honestly though, the Bears defense is slightly underrated in my opinion. And that's just my opinion. I think they're really underrated. Um, do I think they could do it? Big yikes, but I don't know.
Mhm.
For the Lions, they need to maintain this strong defensive performance and create and capitalize on turnovers. Easy. You're going
Right.
against a rookie. So my pick, I'm with you. I got the Lions probably by 17, you know.
Yeah.
Because the Bears can score points.
Right.
But
Right.
but conventional wisdom and common sense is going to pick the Lions probably by 17 points. Um, Up next we have the another NFC game. We call them the Catfish. Uh, what is the battle of the bottom feeders? We got the New York Little People.
Mhm.
And the Dallas whatchamacallits. And that's that's the second game. That's gonna be on at 4:30. We'll probably be sleep around that time with all that Turkey Boid and stuffing and macaroni and cheese. You know what I'm saying? So Giants, they've been highly disappointing. They've been really disappointing for the past few years. Um, they cut Daniel Jones, which I felt like they did it a little bit too early due to the fact of the money they're gonna have to sit on. But you got to go out on your own sword, I guess.
Yeah.
And Cowboys have been as equally disappointing. But technically, they're still in the playoff hunt, which is outrageous.
Crazy.
Um, the Cowboys are favored by 3.5 points. So, being that it's Turkey Boid Day at
Mm-hmm.
Dallas, and seeing what the Giants they got skull dragged on last week by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I'm going to say Dallas going to take the 3.5 points and cover. I think they win by 4.
Yeah, I mean, this past Sunday versus the Commanders game, I don't know whether you've seen it, but that game was absolutely crazy towards the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, crazy, crazy game. They wanted to give away that game so bad,
Hmm. And they did.
but they just couldn't. Anyways, yeah, all that to say, neither team is good in my opinion. I mean, like it's
Average.
out of the bottom feeders.
Hmm.
Cowboys hasn't been good all season. Giants hasn't been good all season. And so, but I had to choose such, especially with the Daniel Jones thing going on and a lot of other issues going on in New York. I think the Cowboys should win this game. I wouldn't be surprised if they lost this game. It's because it's a toss. This is a very 50-50 type game.
Hmm.
Um, but honestly, the Cowboys should win this game.
Yeah.
I'll say should, and I'll say it very carefully, because you just never know. I mean, last week game was a gift for the Cowboys. I think they
Yeah.
should have
Yeah.
definitely lost that game, but they didn't somehow. So maybe that'll help them build some momentum. I mean, it's another divisional game, back to back weeks. Um, you know, wouldn't be surprised if this is a very low scoring game. I could see that potentially happening. But yeah,
Well,
I'll concur with you on the Cowboys winning, and I'll take them winning by 3.
okay. So keys to a victory. I'm gonna take both teams. So if the Giants were to miraculously have a Turkey Boy Day miracle and win
Mhm.
this game, they're gonna have to establish the run game early. You're going against probably the worst run defense in all the NFL. Um, Tyrone Tracy Jr. is quietly averaging 5 point yards per carry. You got to get him going early because again, the Cowboys' run defense is one of the weakest in the NFL.
Right.
The next thing is no unnecessary turnovers. Again, if you're running the rock and don't abandon the run, you're not gonna have room to turn the ball over. So don't no unnecessary turnovers. And then two, and then the last point is to keep CD Lamb in check. Right now, it seems like the Cowboys are playing different for Cooper Rush than they did for Dakota Prescott.
Mhm.
So you might want to keep CD Lamb and them boys in check. Cowboys, same as always, utilize your strong passing game with CD Lamb.
Mhm.
You know, just utilize it. And also pressure the Giants quarterback. Relentless pressure. Pressure does two
Don't
things.
double
It
down
bursts pipes and make diamonds.
me. Right. Mhm.
And you need to be in the diamond making business. Shout out to Roquan Smith. Um, the last game, the last game for Turkey Boy Day. It's the late game, and this is another snoozer in my opinion. It's the Miami Dolphins, tuna fish, if you will, at the Green Bay Packers.
Mm. Mm.
Just not going through all of the whole thing. I don't like Miami up there at Lambeau. Now don't get me wrong, Tua has been great since he came back from injury. He's completed over 70% of his passes in 5 starts,
Mhm.
he included completing 72.5% and 317 yards versus New England. But everybody's completing passes against New England unless your name is Joe Burrow. Um just Tua got to be consistent in this game. I feel like it's gonna be cold up in Lambeau. I think the weatherman said it's supposed to be snowstorm during the Turkey Boid Day weekend. So, I don't know, man. It seems like tuna fish don't last out there in the cold, but I'm gonna take the Packers. I'm going to take the Packers, and they're actually favored by 3 points. I get it. They're at home. It's Lambeau Field. That's one of the most underrated places to play as an opposing team. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going Packers. And Packers, all they got to do is leverage a home field advantage. Don't turn the ball over. Um, Jordan Love did not throw a pick last week. That's the very first game he did not throw a pick in this season. Um, there's a lot of question marks on Miami's defense. So I should see a lot of Josh Jacobs, especially if the weather is not going to be pretty. That's what I'm predicting. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I'm predicting. Just going by, weather reports and stuff. You got to keep Tua on the sideline. But the thing is, I don't trust Tua in 40 degrees or less. We saw that in the wild card round up in Kansas City. But yeah, I'm taking the Packers on this one. You can go ahead and chop that one up if you will.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Packers too. I think the running the ball for them will be essential, especially with Josh Jacobs. Um, in 11 games, he's had over 200 carries for over 900 yards, averaging about 4.7 yards per carry, 7 touchdowns. He has 6 explosive plays of 20 yards or more, including one long one of 38. I feel like that's the bread and butter for the Green Bay, especially in Lambeau Field. It'll probably be a little chilly. Guys don't like
Mm,
to tackle when it's cold. Also, I believe in Jordan Love. Jordan Love just came off of a win in San Fran, which they not the same San Fran
mm-mm, not at
49ers
all.
ago, but nevertheless, he did not throw a pick. And that was the first game this season in which he did not have a giveaway. Love has thrown for over 200 yards in 7 games. So he's definitely going to throw the ball some. But I think running the ball will be essential for them, just because I feel like Josh Jacobs has had a decent year in Green Bay. The Jordan Love injury early on this season was a little setback for them, but
Yeah.
needless to say, I mean the division is also very competitive as well. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Packers. I think they should be able to run the ball well against Miami. Maybe to be able to get some over top throws to people like Watson and Dubs. So yeah, I expect them to win that game. The what they call the Dolphins.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, they are sort of still trying to get themselves together.
Yeah.
Ever since this Tua mess didn't happen. So, I noticed this past Sunday, a lot of teams were playing upset football.
Yeah.
A lot of teams.
Started Thursday.
Started Thursday. Shut up, fine. Started Thursday. Started Thursday. So you, I
I
tell
had you for a second. I
you,
had you for a second, boy. I tell you.
but anyways, yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if they put up a fight in this game. I still don't think they'll win, but I think they might be able to put up a fight just because they still have the weapons, on offense to score points, and their defense. I don't know. It's not horrible. I mean,
Yeah, it's
it's
not.
it's okay. I feel like it's like middle of the pack.
Yeah.
Um,
I just don't trust Tua out there. I mean, it's gonna be cold regardless up there. It's Green Bay, Wisconsin.
right? Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Um, I don't trust him out there in the cold, man.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely understand, especially that last playoff game in Kansas told me
Yeah,
everything you need to know about Tua and cold weather, hence to why he's in Miami. Um,
yeah,
but yeah, the Green Bay should win this game. Um, Definitely. I mean, just because they're still in the competitive matter, still fighting to stay within, playoff uh contendants. So yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah, I see it. And then also, what we said was a 3 point game. So yeah, Packers by 3. All right.
Okay.
So the final game for Turkey Boy Day Part 2. They call it the Black Friday game, and that
Oh,
game is the Raiders at the Chiefs. Another snooze fest. I could be
Mm.
doing so much more with my time than to watch the Raiders and the Chiefs because we already know how it's going to go down. Chiefs are
Mhm.
favored by double digits. That's how I thought that game. And then the Raiders are in flux right now. He just lost Gardner Minshew. He broke his collarbone, so he's out for the year. Um, but this is why I find this game so intriguing because the Chiefs had to fight against. I can't call them the Pussycats. They earned my respect because they put up a hellacious fight versus those Chiefs. So what the Raiders got to do, and this is easier said than done, they're gonna have to exploit the Chiefs secondary and establish a strong running game. Like I said, it's easier said than done because their quarterback of the hour is gonna be Aiden O'Connell.
Mhm.
The Carolina Panthers were awfully close to upset the Chiefs. That would have been huge. Um, are we due for an upset special? Nah, I don't know. I don't know about that. The Chiefs, on the other hand, they just got to keep doing what they've been doing. They find and make necessary plays to win the game. They also got to make sure that the cash apps for those referees. No, I'm just playing. They got to make sure they go through. I'm just saying, but nah, the Chiefs they got to keep doing what they doing. They we look at it as getting by or them being lucky. If you really look at it from a football standpoint, minus all the other things about the referees allegedly handed them games and stuff, of course superstars go get favorable calls. We went with that with Brady for 20 years. What they're
Yep.
doing, excuse me, what they're doing, they're winning ugly.
Very.
So all they got to do, all the Chiefs defense got to do is apply constant pressure on Aiden O'Connell. Excuse me. They got to tee off on him early.
Right. Yeah.
That's gonna create turnovers. I expect a few, maybe
Mhm.
maybe three ish, and of course they're gonna win the game. They're gonna win the game by double digits. I see the score being about 42-10.
Mm. Yeah. I'm gonna take Kansas. It's just hard for me to bet against Kansas. But I have one main point that I want to point out about the Raiders. I mean, last week they ran the ball pretty well, but they struggled to finish their possession.
Yeah.
Uh, so that's important when you're playing the Chiefs, man. You gotta take every point that you can, and you got to be able to finish drives, man. And that's something that the Raiders struggled with last week, and then the injury happening to Gardner Minshew kind of hurt him as well. Did hurt him as well. So I'm definitely going to take the Chiefs. I don't think it'll be the same Chiefs that we seen last week where they barely made it by. I don't think the score
Hmm.
will be that way. Again, it's a divisional matchup, so you just never know. Teams really wake up and play versus certain teams that's in the division, I will say. Uh,
Hmm.
so I'm not going to say it's going to be a close game, but I don't know about 42-10. That's crazy. Oh, they
It's
should win.
plausible though.
It's very possible, very much possible. But yeah, we're gonna see, man. But I definitely believe in Kansas. I think they could be able to get back to their normal selves because I will say Kansas has been fighting. They've been fighting. I mean, the only straight up loss that they had was the only one that they have, and that was against the Bills. And I think they just, hey, Josh Allen finally did it in the regular season. Now we got to see what he can do in the playoffs. But that's something else that we got to look out for. But yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs is my pick as well. I think we pretty much concurred in all the picks because, like you said, these games are trash. Uh,
They could have gave us something better. They
Honestly, I'm willing to push back the Steelers and Chiefs game for Christmas for Thanksgiving. I
look,
mean, I
they
feel
they
like
literally could have put Ravens Steelers on for Thanksgiving.
no, for real though. Hey, have we ever had a Thanksgiving? I don't know. We haven't had a Thanksgiving game
Oh
in a minute.
yes, we have. So football history. So it was 2013.
Uh,
It was Ravens Steelers in Baltimore.
Turkey Boid Day.
Turkey Boid Day night.
Mm.
And that was the night
Had a prime
that
time
your
day that
coach it was prime time, and that was the
night?
night your coach decided they want to jump on the field because he
He
was
was
so
looking at
scared Jacoby Jones
He was
God
looking
rest
at
his
the
soul.
screen, man. He was looking at the screen. He was
Nah, he did.
I didn't know that was Thanksgiving night. That's crazy.
This dude hit the dab before the dab was the thing.
But, man, he was looking at the screen, man. He
Wow.
wasn't even looking at it.
Look at that.
But,
I ain't even gonna go down that road, but look at the video. He was on the white part.
he was looking at
He's
the
so
screen. He said it in an interview. He said, I was looking up at the screen.
you know Top of the Beast. You know he's a good wordsmith. He gonna spin a web of
Look,
stuff.
Coach T,
I was hoping Jacoby was gonna go just hit him one good time. Get out the way.
he was looking at the screen, and he didn't realize he was in the way until he got on the screen, man.
Nah,
All that.
that's all he would. That's all I see. They did him dirty too, boy. They had him in Thriller. They did Tomlin dirty, but yeah, I think that was we were supposed to play on Thanksgiving back in 2020, but COVID was a thing. It still is a thing, and we wound up playing that Wednesday or something like that.
I think I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I felt like they should have saved this year's Ravens at Steelers in Pittsburgh on Turkey Boid Day night. That would have been a good nightcap.
At least
For the
don't see,
but
man.
the
We might get surprised, and these games might turn out better than what we think. But I doubt it.
I mean, being that all of them except one of the divisional games,
right? Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, probably being that the New York Little People and the Dallas Cowboys are the closest to each other, I feel like that would probably be the best game of the day. But that's just me.
Yeah, potentially, or that one, or I feel like the Raiders and Chiefs is something to see too. I know the Raiders are down and they ain't got nobody, but like I said, man, those are just one of those type of teams, man. They just wake up and plays teams good. Not saying they're gonna win the game. I definitely don't think they'll win, but I don't know, man. It might make it a little competitive game,
And the
man.
thing is, I don't like using last year stuff for the current season, but the last time the Raiders went to Arrowhead, they won, and that was on Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So hey, I ain't trying to put nothing out there, but I'm just saying. And then you looking at a team like the Chiefs that just came off a hard fought win. I mean, they fought hard for that game against Carolina. Chiefs fans,
I gotta get a Patrick Mahomes jersey, man.
Huh?
I gotta get me a Patrick Mahomes jersey.
That's what I thought you said. I'm at like you didn't say.
I gotta get a jersey, man. Come on now.
Nah, Mahomes right now in this season of the NFL, and when I say season, I'm talking about era. Like right now, he's that dude. You can't even get around it. At some point, you got to go to him, or he got to come to you. You got to go through him, around him, or not at all. But Mahomes is that dude.
Yeah, I gotta get.
I just wish that they could the referees. You know what I'm saying? I don't like putting a lot of stock in that mess, but I don't like it for the simple fact that other people talk about it.
Right. Exactly.
Other people. I mean, there's no shame in losing to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. There's no because everybody loses to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. So there's really no shame.
Man, I don't even know. But I respect it. I guess for me, and this is just a side note, but I guess for me, I respect it more because they win in so many different ways. You know what I mean? You know, it's not just always. I mean, sometimes it's Mahomes, but I mean, they win games on special teams. They can win games on defense. They can win games offense, of course. And I mean, it's just so many different ways that they can be able to win. And I respect it more. I respect the Mahomes era more than I did Brady. And it's just, it is what it is. You know, it's just one of those type of things. It's just one of those. I respect it more.
I'm with you.
I respect maybe because I didn't see the full 20 years of the dynasty of the Patriots, yada yada yada.
Oh, I did.
But I don't know, man. I respect it more, you know. So
I mean, see the difference between Brady and Mahomes is that Mahomes came out the gate. You know what I'm saying? He came out the gate swinging. Brady needed help from his defense. I mean, and when you have Bill Belichick, as your coach, and I mean, he he was an awesome defensive coordinator back in the day. I got to give it to Belichick. When you have that on top of the pieces that Brady had around him, there was no reason why he could not win Super Bowls in that time period.
Yeah.
But you
I,
gotta.
I, I,
I feel you on that.
I respect it more. I don't know. It's easier for me to respect it more than the Brady era, and a lot of people is gonna disagree with this, but I respect the Patrick Mahomes era, man. I mean, I'm one of the. I mean, shockingly, I'm actually thinking they well deserve of a three-peat, but that's just me. I mean, they been fighting for what this week? What 13? They've been
Yeah,
fighting each and every week. I mean, and they won in so many different ways.
they
And
have.
and what I love about it the most, and then I'm done. They don't have the best team on paper. That's
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 the
what I
crazy
I
part.
mean, majority of the Super Bowls, and this is probably a whole nother show, but the majority of the Super Bowls that Tom Brady did win, he had a top 5 defense. Just saying.
That is, hey,
I mean,
hey. I can't even argue with you on that one.
I'm,
But
I'm,
it's like, and then the one that Brady was supposed to win, and we're talking about that 2007 season when they went 16-0. The one that he was heavily favored and supposed to win had the greatest offense ever. That offense was setting records.
mhm.
But I noticed at the tail end of that 2007 season, a lot of teams started creeping up on them.
Mhm.
Teams would lose, but it was like now they was losing by like 3 as opposed to losing by 50.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel you with you because I think, in my opinion, the reason why you said you respect the Patrick Mahomes era more so than the Tom Brady era was because you actually seen the beginning.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I really think that's what it comes. I didn't really, like I said, I mean, the young bucks. So I ain't really get to see a whole lot of the era. I seen a nice portion of it, but
Yeah,
it was kind of already established by the time things got
yeah,
timing,
yeah.
but
But I mean, because honestly, I could say that everybody hated Brady just like they hate Mahomes and them right now. Everybody.
I can't stand him. I still can't stand him. I can't stand Brady. But
I ain't, the
hey,
thing with me is I ain't got no problem against him because
yeah,
we knew how to win against them. You know what I'm saying?
well,
We would go up in New England, and not too many people could go in New England and get a playoff win.
well, see, I can't say that, but I mean I can say that the Steelers are not good versus the Patriots nor the Chiefs. So I mean it's a loss for me either way. If I had to choose one to give my salute to, it would be Mahomes. I
I,
mean,
I feel you on that though.
Tom Brady did what he did. He got all the rings. I understand y'all gonna come after me on these comments. I definitely understand it. I definitely, but I
Hey,
respect
they
it
came
more.
after me when I said Joe Montana was the greatest quarterback of all time. So hey,
Man, 15. I'm gonna get me a 15, number 15 jersey. I probably, well, TJ Watt got to be first, but
I,
15.
I wonder about it. How you gonna skip all over TJ Watt? I say, oh, wait a minute. There, are you?
I might get both of them at the same time, man. I
I
might
said, are you changing?
order. Hey, I'm still a fan, but listen,
Hey,
Kansas got my vote, but I'm sorry. Hey,
man.
I told you years ago before we even started this doggone podcast when the Chiefs was in it, I was wearing my wearing my red and white Vans. And listen, man, I turned to Kansas real quick. Hey, you can't go wrong with us, guaranteed. 1-800.
Man, you the same dude. When Kansas City lost that Super Bowl against the Bucks, he said, not quote. They knocked his perm out. That's what you say.
They did. But listen,
But
hey,
hey,
I told
I
you.
can't knock the hustle. I mean, I'm an Andy Reid fan. I was like an Andy Reid when he was in Philly. So I mean,
Hey, it is
They
what it is, man.
they're gonna run the AFC for the next decade. I mean, we might as well sit back. Somebody gonna sneak one. Get one up off of them, but
Somebody gotta catch up.
somebody's gonna catch up. But overall, they're gonna run the AFC for the foreseeable future.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but let us know in the comments what y'all think. Especially about these whack Turkey Boid Day games. The NFL could have gave us something better than this.
I mean, yeah,
Let us know what y'all think in the comments. Who you got winning, who you got losing. I mean, some of these games are foregone conclusions, but let
right.
us know. But and also, like we said at the top, you know what I'm saying? If you in on Facebook, I know Facebook, it's for the 35 and up club, but I know there's still somebody up there. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up in the war room. We're always there. Hit us up. Let's grow that community.
Right,
And
right.
also, the biggest part, if our content is good for you, if you like what we're doing here, just subscribe, hit the like button. It'll push us up. It'll boost us out there because, like we always say, we trying to get that what money? We trying to get that YouTube money, money, money. Yeah, yeah. That's what we trying to
Okay.
do. Bernie Mac, Players Club. Come on now, keep on, keep on. But hey, man, also thank y'all, especially our day ones, everybody that rock with us, man. We appreciate you guys as well. We could not do this without y'all. Uh, Anything you want to say, man? What we
Not
got?
at all, man. Happy Thanksgiving to all the people all over the world. We hope that you enjoy your family and your friends and all the food. And if you ever feel so generous, just give me a plate, call me and tell me when the food is ready so I can stop by and say, "What's up, cuz?"
Right. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
now, I already got my to-go plates in the car,
Yeah,
so
you know what I mean.
so just call me, if you feeling generous and you want a brother to eat, just call me, hit us up, man, let us know. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and just to piggyback off what Quan said, you know what I'm saying? If you making some fried turkey, boy, come
Yeah,
in.
yeah, I mean, share the
If you
chicken plate.
look, if you having a big spread, you got so much food out there, don't know what to do with it, call me. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
I
eat
got
all
some Reynolds wrap, I got some Saran wrap, I got
right.
some Ziploc bags, I got all that. I'm gonna make sure your turkey boy day go off real smooth now.
I mean, hey, you
And
know,
if you
and,
want something else, I go to the store and get it tonight. But anyway, we gonna get up out of here. we we go we gonna go on get out of here and we gonna enjoy this turkey boy day. Happy turkey boy day to everybody.
good God.
Yes, sir. So this has been the Backport Sports Podcast with your man Fonz.
Inquire.
And we up out of here. Happy turkey boy day,
Happy
everybody.